Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is lecture number 3, unit number 2, column and row operation or row and column operations. This is also called elementary row or column operation as well. There are 6 types of operation which can be made in a matrix, 3 with respect to row and 3 with respect to column. The first one, interchanging of any 2 rows or column. This is the first one, interchanging of any 2 rows or column. For example, if we have a matrix A whose elements are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So if we want to change row 1 and row 2, so symbolically we write this R1 change into R2. And this is row operation, so that is equivalent to row operation and changing row 1 and row 2. So the element of row 1, we replace this by row 2, so that become 1, 2 and 3, and the elements of row 2, it become row 1, 4, 5 and 6. So interchanging of any 2 rows or column. If we want to change column 1 to column 3, then symbolically we write this is equivalent to column operations. And now changing column 1 and column 3, so look at the element of column number 3, there's 3 and 6, we replace this by column 1, and the elements of column 1, we replace this by column 3, and that is 2 and 5. So these are column operation, interchanging of any 2 rows or column. Number second is multiplication of a row or column by any non-zero scalar, where any scalar, if we want to multiply any scalar non-zero number, scalar means any real number, with a row or a column. So for example, if we want to find 2R1, so this is called non-zero scalar, which is multiplied by row 1 of a matrix A. So look at this is matrix A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and if we want to find 2R1, so that is become row operation, and that is that matrix and that matrix. So that become 2 multiply with R1, so that is 1, that become 2, 2 multiply with the second element, that become 4, 2 multiply with that element, that becomes 6, and that is 4, 5 and 6. So that is called multiplication of a row by any non-zero scalar. Or we can also say that if we want to find 2C2, so that is column operation now, so that become column operation, and we multiply 2 with column number 2, so that matrix again that matrix. So look at the column 1, no change in column first, and multiply 2 with column 2, so 2, the column 2 elements are, this is column 2, so this is 2 and 5, so we multiply 2 with them, that become 4, and 2 5s are 10, that become 10, and that is 3 and 6. So that is called multiplication of row or column by any non-zero scalar. Third number, addition of any multiple of one row or column to another row or column. Addition of any multiple of one row or column to another row or column. What is meant by this one? For example, if we have a row rj plus kr. So that is, look at addition of any multiple. So this multiple is k of one row. So that is row, any row, maybe row 1, row 2, or row 3, to another row. So the other row is r2. For example, it's meant by, if we want to find operation r1 plus 2 r2. So that is addition of any multiple to one row and added with another row. So if we apply the same operation in this matrix A, so look at the matrix A, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So look at this is row operation, that is equivalent to r1, so that is 1 plus 2 r2. So we multiply r2 with r2 each element, and then we will add corresponding element of row 1. So that is row 1 1, and when we multiply 2 with 4, so that becomes 8. Similarly, that is the second element of this is r1, that is 2, and when we multiply for 2 with 5, so that becomes 10. And similarly, that is r1 element is 3, so 2 multiply with element of r2, that is 6, so 2 6 are 12, and that become 4, 5, and 6. And after simplification, so that become 9, that is 12, that is 15, and that is 4, and that is 5, and that is 6. So in same manner we can operate these operations in column wise as well.